यार ये फिर क्या बेटा नीचे से
These two students from each house will together form a team to compete with each other. I request the participants to introduce themselves one by one, starting with Gandhara.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Atish
यार
from
ये
class
फिर क्या
10C.
बेटा नीचे से
Good
These
morning,
two
everyone.
students from
I'm
each
Daksh
house
from
will
9C.
together form a team.
Good morning. I am Manat from 9C.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Sachman Singh from class 10B.
Good morning, I'm Avika from 9C.
Good morning, I am Mukul from 10B.
Thank you, participants. There will be 3 rounds in total. First round being the multiple choice round, second round the buzzer round, and third round the rapid fire round. Starting the quiz now with round 1, the multiple choice round. Each team will be asked 2 questions carrying 2 marks each. Total time allotted for answering will be 45 seconds. Answer once given cannot be changed. There will be no negative marking. The buzzer round, the team which presses the buzzer first will get a chance to answer. 2 marks will be awarded for every correct answer. 1 mark will be deducted for an incorrect answer. Rapid fire round. Each house will be given a set of 5 questions to answer in a time of 1 minute. Once you have gone through all the questions, if there is any time remaining, the questions that you pass will be repeated, giving you another chance to attempt. Each question carries 2 marks. There will be no negative marking. Starting with the quiz now. Gandhara, are you ready? Round 1, the multiple choice round. Can we please have the question? If each edge of a cube is increased by 50%, then the percent increase in its surface area will be A 100%, B 75%, C 125%, and D 150%. I request the audience to maintain silence.
C, 125%.
That is the correct answer. Vikram Shila, are you ready? Can we please have the question? If the radius of a circle is increased by 100%, its area will increase by A 100%, B 300%, C 400%, D 10,000%.
B, 300%.
That is the correct answer. Taxula, are you ready? Can we please have the question? The price of an item increases by 20% and then decreases by 30%. So the price has A increased by 25%, B increased by 16%, C decreased by 30%, D decreased by 16%.
decreased by 16%.
That is the correct answer. Nalanda, are you ready? Can we please have the question? Buy 3, get 1 free. What is the percentage of discount being offered here? A, 25%, B, 20%, C, 28.56%, D, 33.33%.
A, 25%.
That is the correct answer. Circling back to Gandhara for the next question. Can we please have the question? Guess the missing number in the following sequence.
It's C6.
That is the correct answer. Now, Vikramshila, are you ready? Guess the missing number in the following sequence.
Option C, 78.
That is the correct answer. Taxila, are you ready? Guess the missing number in the given sequence.
Then.
That is the correct answer. Nalanda, are you ready? Guess the missing number in the circle.
D 97.
That is the correct answer. Moving on to round 2, the buzzer round. Correct response carries 2 marks and a wrong answer carries a -1. Can we please have the first question?
Check.
Identify the mathematician.
Rene Descartes.
That is the correct answer. Before we proceed further, can we please have a check of the buzzers? Vikramshila, Taxila. Can we please have the next question? Find the missing alphabet. Gandhara.
P.
That is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. A in a triangle is equal to A plus 4 and B in a square is equal to B square. Where A and B are numbers, find the value of
— 36.
That is the incorrect answer. The answer was 35. -1 for Nalanda. Moving on to the next question. If 3x minus y is equal to 12, what is the value of 8 raised to power x and upon 2 raised to power y? Yes, Gandhara.
4096.
That is 2 raised to power 12. That is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. How many circles are there in the given figure? Taxila,
30.
that is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. In the given line graph, in which year the difference between the productions of companies X and Y was the minimum? Vikramshila,
Year 2001.
that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer was 2002. -1 for Vikramshila. Moving on to the next question. For non-zero numbers w, x and y, x is thrice y and y is 1/4 of w, what is the ratio of w raised to power 2 to x raised to power 2? Yes, Gandhara.
16:9.
That is the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. How many triangles are there in the given figure? I request the audience to maintain silence. Yes, Gandhara.
24.
That is the correct answer. Now on to the final round, the rapid fire round. Each question carries 2 marks. No negative marking. You can pass the question. Gandhara, are you ready? Can we please have the questions? How many cubelets are there in a standard Rubik's Cube?
27.
Find the probability of getting neither an ace nor a jack.
Pass.
The value of 17 cot square A minus cosecant square A is?
Pass.
If the radius of a cylinder is tripled and its height remains the same, the volume becomes dash times.
Question 2 is 11 by 13.
Complete the series 2, 3, 5, 8, 13.
20.
Circling back.
20.
Circling back to question 3 and 4. Can you repeat the answer?
20. 20.
Question 3 and 4. The value of 17 cot square A minus cosecant square A is?
-17.
The time is up.
-17.
The team has 2 correct answers. Vikramshila, are you ready? What number do we get when we add all the numbers on a telephone number pad?
Pass.
Complete the series 1, 3, 7, 15, 31.
63.
A card is drawn from a pack of 52 cards. What is the probability of getting a black card or a queen?
Pass.
Find the value of under root 1 minus sine square theta secant square theta.
Pass.
If the height and radius of a right circular cone of volume V are tripled and the new volume of the cone will be?
Pass.
Circling back to the questions you
Question
missed.
3, 7 by 13.
Question 4 and question 5 are unanswered. And 1 as well.
Question 4 is 1. Question 4 is answer is 1.
The team has 3 correct answers. Taxila, are you ready? Can we please have the questions? The total number of dots on a dice are two circular cylinders of equal volume have their heights in the ratio 1:2. What will be the ratio of their radii? From a deck of 52 playing cards, a card is drawn. Find the probability of getting neither a red card nor a king.
Six upon 13.
Complete the series 5, 6, 10, 19, 35.
Skip. Sorry, pass.
Value of secant square A, 1 plus sine A, 1 minus sine A is?
1.
Circling back to the questions, the total number... The time is up. The team had 2 correct answers. Nalanda, are you ready? Can we please have the questions? What number do we get when we multiply all the numbers on a telephone number pad?
Pass.
What is the probability of getting 53 Mondays in a leap year?
2/7.
If the ratio of volume of two cones is 1:4 and the diameters are in ratio 4:5, what will be the ratio of their heights?
Pass.
Complete the series 0, 6, 24, 60, 120.
Pass.
What is the maximum value of 1 upon secant A?
1.
Circling back to question 1, what number do we get when we multiply all the numbers on a telephone number pad? And the third question as well, if the ratio of volume of two cones is 1:4 and the diameters
First
are...
0.
The team had 3 correct answers. Let's have a round of applause for all the participants of the quiz. Could we please have the total scores as of now?
The total score for 9th and 10th are as follows: Gandhara 18, Vikramshila 9, Taxila 10, and Nalanda 9.
As we have reached the end of the quiz for grade 9 and 10, I request the participants to seat themselves in the audience. We have a short video, we hope you like it.
In the world of math, many strange results are possible when we change the rules. But there's one rule that most of us have been warned not to break. Don't divide by 0. How can the simple combination of an everyday number and a basic operation cause such problems? Normally, dividing by smaller and smaller numbers gives you bigger and bigger answers. 10 divided by 2 is 5, by 1 is 10, by 1/1,000,000th is 10 million, and so on. So it seems like if you divide by numbers that keep shrinking all the way down to 0, the answer will grow to the largest thing possible. Then isn't the answer to 10 divided by 0 actually infinity? That may sound plausible, but all we really know is that if we divide 10 by a number that tends towards 0, the answer tends towards infinity. And that's not the same thing as saying that 10 divided by 0 is equal to infinity. Why not? Well, let's take a closer look at what division really means. 10 divided by 2 could mean how many times must we add 2 together to make 10? Or 2 times what equals 10? Dividing by a number is essentially the reverse of multiplying by it in the following way. If we multiply any number by a given number x, We can ask if there's a new number we can multiply by afterwards to get back to where we started. If there is, the new number is called the multiplicative inverse of x. For example, if you multiply 3 by 2 to get 6, you can then multiply by 1/2 to get back to 3. So the multiplicative inverse of 2 is 1/2, and the multiplicative inverse of 10 is 1/10. As you might notice, the product of any number and its multiplicative inverse is always 1. If we want to divide by 0, we need to find its multiplicative inverse, which should be 1 over 0. This would have to be such a number that multiplying it by 0 would give 1. But because anything multiplied by 0 is still 0, such a number is impossible. So 0 has no multiplicative inverse. Does that really settle things, though? After all, mathematicians have broken rules before. For example, for a long time there was no such thing as taking the square root of negative numbers. But then mathematicians defined the square root of -1 as a new number called I, opening up a whole new mathematical world of complex numbers. So if they can do that, couldn't we just make up a new rule? Say that the symbol infinity means 1 over 0 and see what happens? Let's try it, imagining we don't know anything about infinity already. Based on the definition of a multiplicative inverse, 0 times infinity must be equal to 1. That means 0 times infinity plus 0 times infinity should equal 2. Now, by the distributive property, the left side of the equation can be rearranged to 0 plus 0 times infinity. And since 0 plus 0 is definitely 0, that reduces down to 0 times infinity. Unfortunately, we've already defined this as equal to 1, while the other side of the equation is still telling us it's equal to 2. So 1 equals 2. Oddly enough, that's not necessarily wrong. It's just not true in our normal world of numbers. There's still a way it could be mathematically valid if 1, 2, and every other number were equal to 0. But having infinity equal to 0 is ultimately not all that useful to mathematicians, or anyone else. There actually is something called the Riemann sphere that involves dividing by 0 by a different method, but that's a story for another day. In the meantime, dividing by 0 in the most obvious way doesn't work out so great, but that shouldn't stop us from living dangerously and experimenting with breaking mathematical rules to see if we can invent fun new worlds to explore.
So that is why 1 upon 0 is not defined yet. I request the participants of grade 11 and 12 to come up on stage, please. And class 11 students who have their computer science practicals other than the participants can leave the auditorium. Resuming with the quiz, I request the participants of grade 11 and 12 to introduce themselves one by one, starting with Gandhara.
Good morning. I am Aditya from 12B.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Tanya from grade 11B2.
Good morning. I'm Advitya Naidu from 11C2.
Good morning. I'm Arnaz Kaur from 12th A.
Morning, everyone. I am Manhar from class 12A.
Good morning, I am Lakshita from 12A.
Good morning, I'm Srishti from 11C1.
Thank you, participants. Our first round is the multiple choice round. Each house will get 2 questions to answer. Each question carries 2 marks, and the teams will get 45 seconds to answer each question. Are all the teams ready? So the first question goes to Gandhara. The sum of n terms of an arithmetic progression is 3n squared plus 5n. The number of the term which equals 164 is A 24, B 26, C 27, and D 29.
Option C.
That is the correct answer. Moving on to Vikramshila. The set of points where the function is f of x is equal to x modulus x is differentiable is A minus infinity to infinity, open brackets, minus infinity to 0, union 0 to infinity, 0 to infinity, and 0 to infinity, close brackets.
A.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations. The next question goes to Taxila. R is the relation on n defined by R is equal to open interval 1 plus x square such that x is less than equal to 5 and x belongs to n. Then which of the following is false? A. That is the correct answer. Moving on to Nalanda. If f of x is equal to log x to the base x square, then derivative of f of x at x is equal to c is x is equal to e is a 0, b 1 upon e, c 1 upon 2e, and d 1.
Option D.
Unfortunately, that is the incorrect answer. The correct answer is C, 1 upon 2e. The second question for this round for Gandhara is, the percentage increase from 5 to 12 is equal to the percentage increase from 12 to which number? A, 10, B, 38.8, C, 28.8, and D, 30.
Option C.
That's the correct answer. Congratulations, Gandhara. Moving on to question 2 for Vikramshila. Audience to please note, marks will be deducted for prompting from the audience. So moving on to question 2. If A is an empty set, then find the number of elements in power set of power set of power set of A. Here power set of X is A is power set of P of X is power set of X. Unfortunately, the time has elapsed. The correct answer was D, 4. Moving on to the second question for Taxila. Audience to please remain silent. The graph of f of x passes through the point 5, 1. Through which point does the graph of minus f 3 minus x minus 2 pass? A minus 2, minus 3, B 2, minus 3, C 2, 1, and D 8, minus 3. No prompting, please. Unfortunately, the time is over. The correct answer was A, minus 2, minus 3. Moving on to our last question for this round. Nalanda. If A is a singular matrix, then A adjoint A is a null matrix, scalar matrix, unit matrix, or none of these. There are only 45 seconds to answer.
Option B, scalar matrix.
That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer was A, null matrix. May we please have the scores for this round? Right. So our next round is the buzzer round. The rules for the round are 2 marks will be awarded for every correct answer. 1 mark will be deducted for an incorrect answer. So all the teams to please check their buzzers once. Team Gandhara, please check your buzzer. Vikramshila. Taxila. And Nalanda. Right. May we please have the scores for the previous round? So we'll be starting with the first question for the buzzer round. In a geometric progression with alternately positive and negative terms, any term is the arithmetic progression of the next 2 terms. Then find the common ratio of the GP. The arithmetic mean, apologies. The time has elapsed. The correct answer was -2. So moving on to the second question for this round. At a Christmas party, everyone shook hands with everyone else. There were a total of 66 handshakes that happened during the party. How many people were present? Audience, please maintain silence. Council members, please take charge. The time has elapsed once again. The correct answer was 12. So we'll be moving on to the next question, question 3. If A, B, C, D, E, and F are arithmetic means between 2 and 12, then find the value of A plus B plus C plus D plus E plus F. Vikramshila? Sorry, Gandhara?
6.
Oh, that's the incorrect answer. The correct answer was 42. Moving on to the next question. The lengths of two sides of a triangle are 4 centimeters and 9 centimeters. What is the greatest integer length of the third side? Vikramshila? Vikramshila, you pressed the buzzer.
13.
Oh, that's the incorrect answer. The correct answer was 12. Question 5. Find the value of x in the sequence 4, 6, 9, 13.5, 20.25, and x. Gandhara?
30.15.
I'm sorry, could you please repeat the answer?
30.15.
That is the incorrect answer. The correct answer was 30.375. Moving on to question 6. Shreya made 15 shots during a basketball game. Some were 3-pointers and the rest were 2-pointers. If S shots were 3-pointers, which expression represents her total score? Taxala?
3x plus 2y equals to 15.
That is, could you please repeat?
3x, where x is the number of 3-pointer, 3s and plus 2y equals to 15.
Say it again.
3s plus 2y equals to 15.
You have to give the total score in terms of S. The answer should be in the terms of S. Vikramshila? Right. So the correct answer was S plus 30. Question 7. If the function f r tends to r is such that fx plus y is equal to f of x plus f of y and x and y belong to r, and f of 1 is equal to 3 by 2, then find the value of summation r is equal to 1 to n f of r. Unfortunately, the time has elapsed. So the correct answer is 3n into n plus 1 upon 4. So the last question for this round, question 8. If y is equal to log under root tan x, then find the value of dy by dx at x is equal to pi by 4. Audience, please remain silent. Vikram Shila.
1.
That is the correct answer. Congratulations, Vikram Shila. So that was all for round 2. So moving on to our last round for today, the rapid fire round. The rules for the same are, each house will be given a set of 5 questions to answer within 1 minute. Once you have attempted all the questions, if there is any time remaining, the questions that you have passed will be repeated, giving you another chance to attempt. Each question carries 2 marks. There will be no negative marking. And you can give your answers in factorial raised to the power and NCR NPR. Are all the teams ready? So we will start with Gandhara. Find the domain of the function y is equal to modulus under root x. Of the different words that can be formed from the letter begins, how many begin with B and end with S? What is the number of radians through which the minute hand of a clock turns in 24 minutes? Find x if f to the power x is equal to 10, and find the cofactor of the given matrix A.
For the first one, it is 0 to infinity. Um,
Closed at 0 and open at infinity.
So the time has elapsed. Gandhara answered 1 question correctly. So moving on to Vikram Shila. Matrix A and B will be the inverse of each other only if
AB equals to a singular matrix, linear matrix.
find the total number of a 9-digit number that can be formed all having different digits.
Nine factorial.
Question 3. What is the radian measure of the smaller angle formed by the hands of a clock at 7 o'clock? If y is equal to tan x, then d square y by dx square is equal to. And question 5, evaluate the given matrix.
Question 4.
I'm
Can
sorry,
I
your
answer?
time has elapsed.
Question 4. 2 sec square x tan x.
So Vikram Shila answered 1 question correctly. Taxila, are you ready? So moving on to your questions. The first question, find the domain of the function y is equal to 9 minus x squared raised to the power half. The second question, in how many ways can the letter of the word Delhi be arranged so that the vowels occupied the even places?
Question 1 minus 3 to 3 close bracket.
That is the correct answer. Question 2. You can give the answer in factorials as well.
Question number 4, 2.
Right, question 4 is correct. You can give the answer for any question. The time has elapsed.
Correct.
Taxila answered 2 questions correctly. Our last house for today is Nalanda. Are you ready? So your questions are, find the domain of the function y is equal to 1 upon x squared minus 4x plus 3. In how many ways can 4 letters be posted in 5 letter boxes? If sine 2 upon 9 pi is equal to cos x, what is the value of x?
Pass.
So question 2, in how many ways can 4 letters be posted in 5 letter boxes?
Pass.
Question 3, if sine 2 by 9 pi is equal to cos x, what is the value of x? Your time has elapsed. And none of your answers were correct. Let's give a round of applause to all the participants. So as the quiz has come to an end, I take this opportunity to invite Gaganjot ma'am on stage to announce the results.
So I think with the pressure of the exams all around, and I think you can see well around how much you have to work on your mathematical abilities and how logical you are and how you can further, with the elaborate video, we got to know that why 1 upon 0 is not infinity and it's not defined yet. First of all, let's give a round of applause to all the audience and definitely for all the participants. So we have the final results with us. The first, I'll start for the third, from the descending order, ascending order, right? So we have the score, as per the scores I'm talking of. So this is Nalanda with 9 points. Third is Vikram Shila with 14 points. And second is Taxila with 15 points. And the first is Gandhara with 22 points. Congratulations to all the participants. They did a wonderful job. Now I request all the participants to come up on the stage and the captains to guide them for how to leave the auditorium for your classes. Thank you.
I would also like to take this opportunity to thank all the supporting staff and the teachers who worked so hard to make this quiz a success. Thank you.